You might have heard the common phrase man versus nature, which implies that humans are apart from nature. However, this phrase is very misleading as it implies that humans are not animals, which we are. And specifically, we're a part of the family Hominidae, which also includes great apes. So, yes, we are animals. In the modern Holocene epoch, there are 8 species of great ape, which are defined as any ape a part of this family. The great apes are comprised of 1 species of human, 1 species of chimpanzee, 1 species of bonobo, 3 species of orangutan, and 2 species of gorilla, with all non-human great apes spread throughout Central Africa and Southeast Asia. Almost all great ape species, with the exception of the bonobo, are extremely iconic animals, and are each very well known among the general public. Unfortunately, with the exception of humans, all modern day great ape species are endangered or critically endangered, according to the IUCN. Every year, an estimated 3,000 great apes are stolen from the wild to be put into the pet trade or to be killed for bushmeat, which has an extremely negative effect on their numbers. At the same time, the Congo rainforest experiences a deforestation rate of 750,000 hectares every year, and the Southeast Asian rainforest loses 290,000 hectares. Only one subspecies of great ape has an increasing population trend, and that is the mountain gorilla, who in 1989 had a population of 620 individuals compared to around 1,000 today. The vast majority of scientists seem to agree that without further action from conservation programs very soon, great apes will be extinct by the end of the 21st century and likely a fair bit before then. So, what if great apes disappeared overnight? What would the logistical and ecological consequences of this be? Well, that's what this video wants to try and answer. Now, for this thought experiment, I want to exclude humans, as I plan on making a short documentary length video on us no longer existing in the near future. I will instead be sticking to the 7 great ape species that are wild for this video. First off, in a world without great apes, the largest non-human primate would be the mandrill, which weighs only about 37 kilograms at its largest, being dwarfed by even the bonobo, which is the smallest living great ape, which can weigh up to 60 kilograms. The closest living relative of humans with great apes out of the way would now be gibbons, also known as the lesser apes, which there are around 20 species of. Gibbons share around 96% of our DNA with theirs, which is definitely a massive chunk, but chimpanzees and bonobos share around 98.8% of their DNA with ours, so evolutionarily, humans would be pretty alone. Unfortunately, what would be far worse than our evolutionary loneliness would be the ecological catastrophe that would follow the extinction of great apes. In the modern era, orangutans, gorillas, and chimpanzees are all keystone species in their environments, which is just a fancy way of saying they are extremely important. And without them, the ecosystem would be way different and heavily altered. Orangutans, especially, play a crucial role in seed dispersal, which helps to evenly distribute seeds from the fruits they eat across the jungle floor. In Sumatra alone, the Sumatran orangutans benefit the rhinos, elephants, and tigers they coexist with, as without orangutans, these creatures would have less rainforest habitat. In fact, the Sumatran tigers, Sumatran elephants, and Sumatran rhinoceros are all critically endangered, and they would likely go extinct very soon after the extinction of orangutans in the area. Over in Central Africa, chimpanzees, gorillas, and bonobos fill a very similar niche, helping their rainforest habitats to expand, creating greater biodiversity. Okapi, bongo, African forest elephants, and pygmy hippopotamus are only some of the many creatures that call the Congo rainforest home. And their populations would be at least somewhat impacted in a negative way without the Central African great apes. Overall, it's clear to see that a world without great apes would spell disaster for some of the world's most important ecosystems. To prevent this world from happening, let's hope that conservation efforts can prevent further poaching and logging of the unique ecosystems these amazing animals inhabit. So let's turn the decline of all great apes around today and make sure that our grandchildren won't be left in a world where they can only see a great ape in a zoo.